Okay, now we want a navigation button in dashboard 2 that will take us back to dashboard 1. Right? So let's do it in this fashion. We want to give a title or a label so the user will know this is what I have to do to get back. Okay, it's not enough to simply give an icon there. We need to tell them, okay, this is what you have to click to go back. So we're going to do a new sheet, okay, and that new sheet will act as the go back button. Okay, and let's name that as a nav button. And there are several ways of doing this, but I'm going to follow what's in your book. So we're going to create a new field. Actually, that field is already there. So I'll show you. Return to nav. Okay. So this is the. Okay, so what we have here is simply a text label, if you will, within quotation marks. Okay, and we'll call that return nav. All right, so that's it. So that's just a label as the value. And the reason for that is that if you have a calculated field like that, then you bring the calculated field in here, then you will see a table with that text there in it. So then we can use that text as a label, and now we can have a kind of a button here that is indicative of navigation. Okay, so and for that we need to change the mark type to shape. All right, and then change the shape to, okay, we can change the shape. So here, this is the shape card. If you click the shape card, so you get a bunch of shapes, and click more shapes, and then there is arrows. Then we have several arrows. I think this will be good. Okay, it's too small, right? How do you increase the size? So here is the size card. So if you click the size card, you can increase the size. Okay. Now we have the nav button ready. So go to dashboard 2. So remember, we moved the title into the horizontal layout container. So now we can place this new object right to the right of the title like that. Okay. All right. So now we have there is too much noise here. We don't want that title. So hide title. So that takes away the title. All right. Return nav. Hide the field label also. So then you have just the text. And let's click the down arrow and make it fit the entire view. Okay, adjust the alright, so we need to do a little bit more here. Alright, and one more thing. we want to format this, right? We want to format it bold, and the text wants it in gold, something like that. Okay, so if you right click on format the header. Oh, I guess let's change it back to 8. See, okay. So now we can see the whole thing. All right. So now we have the icon there. We have the object. But the object, we have not made the object heart yet. If you click, then nothing is going to happen. So we need what? For make that icon active, to go back to the first dashboard, what do we need to do? We need dashboard.
To go back to the search dashboard?
We need to set up dashboard actions. Okay. So now, in this dashboard, there is no action right now. So add action, and we want it to be filter action. All right. And we want the source to be just nav button. Okay. And we want this to be select, because when you click, you want to be able to go back. Okay. And the target is dashboard 1. We can leave if you want to go back to a particular sheet, then you can select that one sheet, or you can leave it like this, and you will just go back to the first dashboard. So click OK. Click OK. So now, if you click, double click, okay, you're back here. Okay. And here is one thing that I think I forgot to mention. Here, you want to make sure that you select leave the filter in your first action, the action that takes you from the bullet chart to the second market analysis chart in dashboard 2, because you want that filter action to be reflected in the next in the target sheet. If you have this, then when you click, whatever filter action that you have done here, okay, will be wiped clean, so you won't have that information in the other one.